everyone, welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel here today, guys. Of course, it could be a very big day for Barca indeed. If Real Madrid fail to beat Real Mallorca tonight, it is all over for them, and Barca will be champions of La Liga. So we're going to stay tuned very much so on all of that. If not, we can win the league in Espanyol Stadium on Thursday. That would be absolutely incredible. But what I actually wanted to talk about today, before we get those celebrations truly started, is Ronald Araujo's future. Because I think right now amongst the Barca fan base, Araujo has definitely been a real topic of conversation over the past few weeks, of course. Now, of course, he came on against Inter in the Champions League second leg, came in for a lot of criticism given the way they came back into the game, the goals that we conceded. Of course, Araujo was very much at the centre of that. And what was interesting then is that he was an unused sub in the Clásico against Real Madrid. Now, I think that would have really hurt Araujo. Christensen was preferred to him. He came on in the second half of that game for Pau Cubarsí. Araujo remained on the bench. And I think my big question will be, ahead of this summer, what should we do with him? You know, what is the situation right now? Does he have a place in Hansi Flick's team? I think that's going to be really, really interesting to sort of analyse right now, because in my opinion, since Araujo came back from his injury, he's never truly been trusted by Flick. Of course, he's been acclimatising to the new system. He's been trying to sort of learn the offside trap and the different way you've got to defend in this Flick system, but does he have a long-term future here? Is he going to be a starting centre-back, for example? Because if not, you know, he can be a top player. He can be a very, very top centre-back. He could go to another club for potentially big money, and he could obviously be a starter elsewhere. So even he will probably be considering his future right now. But I thought it was interesting today that Hansi Flick came out and actually defended him. He said, I don't like what is happening right now with Araujo. He said, I have spoken to him after the Inter game. He said, look, in Milan, we all made mistakes. We all fail at some point, no matter what the profession is. That's why I want to protect Araujo. He is not the only one who made a mistake. So Flick highlighting that he did make errors. You know, mistakes can happen to absolutely everybody, but right now Flick is trying to keep everybody together. But I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what is going to happen right now. We know Araujo signed the new contract in January, does contain a release clause. That in itself was interesting when it happened. 26 years old now, of course. He's entering very, very big and important years in his career. And I'm just wondering what you guys think right now. What is your feeling when it comes to Araujo? And this, remember, was a player who a few seasons ago, he was our absolute top defender. You know, he was one of the most important players in our squad. Now, as those seasons have gone on, he has become less important. He has become less featured there in the lineup. So what will happen in the future? What should happen in the future? Let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you would like to see happen with Araujo. Should he stay or should he go in the coming summer transfer window? And of course, there's going to be lots more coming up on the channel. We are imminently gonna be La Liga champions, I hope, and I will see all of you guys then. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're enjoying yourselves right now. I will catch you soon, but until next time, as always, Vejka, Barça.